When we teach a dog to roll over, we want to picture exactly what the dog's body needs to do in order to roll. What body part moves first, second, last? And the first thing they need to do is lie down on their stomach. The second thing will be to curl their head back toward their hip, and they'll move onto either their shoulders or their hip first, not both at the same time. This one set of paws will come up, followed by the second set. You'll see that the hip and shoulders are moving independently of one another. And as they complete the roll, they need to get their legs back underneath them so that they can complete the movement and stand back up. With that order in mind, we will first click and treat when the dog is in the down position, and then we'll lure with a treat to get a slight turn of the head. If there's any resistance, we'll just make it a little more gradual so they turn their head just a little bit. The next thing we'll look for, which we've already gotten here, is that they flip over onto their hip, and then we want to get a small shift onto the shoulder. You'll notice that I am not pushing to get my dog all the way onto her side yet. I just want a little bit of rocking motion in that direction. It's important, too, that we take some breaks and we let the dog get up periodically. If we put too much pressure on them too quickly and try to get the whole roll all at once, they're going to get tense and frustrated, and it's going to be counterproductive. So here we start back at the beginning. We're clicking for some down, and then we're going to get a little bit of a head turn. And then I'm clicking and treating when she's relaxed and sort of settles in again, especially when we get over on that hip again. And then I'm going to click and treat for a little bit of shoulder motion. Every once in a while I'll stop and have her get up again. But right now we're just breaking this down into small approximations. By breaking into these little steps, she's going a little bit farther each time. And in only a few minutes, I've got her now easily lying on her side on the floor. As she gets more comfortable lying on her side, I can start to bring that treat toward her belly and up so that her nose points up toward the sky, the back of her head is toward the floor, and then her front paws start to come up. Her back paws are still on the floor, but that's okay. We're just looking for a little bit at a time here. This dog has a lot more experience with just shaping. So while I used a lot of luring with the treat with the previous dog, here I can wait until he offers me all of the little approximations. I'm going to click and treat the tiniest movements, and again, I'm not trying to get an entire rollover, just the bits and pieces that are in the right direction. I'm also treating him in position where he was when I clicked. You can see that he gives me just a little bit more each time, and when he rolls back toward me, that is not a problem. I'm letting him choose how he needs to move his body. That's going to pay off later because it will be easier for him to do the whole motion independently without my help. When he gets to about halfway over, I'm going to throw a bunch of treats over to the side to help him complete the roll. Dogs can get a little scared or uncomfortable when they finish rolling over, so a jackpot at the end makes a great reward and also a great distraction.
Yes! Good boy. There you go. Good boy.
The rollover does take some athletic ability and does take some body awareness. By breaking it into all of these steps, your dog can get comfortable with each motion, and you will see him naturally start to speed up as he gains confidence with the whole movement. It's going to be a little bit faster all the time. And when he gets quicker with it, it's going to look like the dog at the beginning of the video.